Welcome, my friends, to Cuentame USA with Moncho Camano. Uh, today,
Hello, mucho.
oh, Moncho. Usually, my
So it's JR or Moncho now?
yes, Moncho. Moncho is fine. Today is a special day because I'm speaking with a Rima. She's a vocalist, singer, songwriter, guitarist. I know she used to play keyboards, I think, and she has a project or a band called Kabuki Love. And she released a single not long ago, Out of Sight. That's the last
Two months
one
ago.
that I heard. Is that the last one, Rima?
Yes,
It
there's
is.
one in the cooking right now. So
There's one cooking. I'll be waiting for that. So that's her last single, Out of Sight. A very upbeat, speedy song. Upbeat, happy. Yeah,
out of sight, probably one of the most upbeat. Yeah.
yeah. So and it's produced by a friend of hers, I guess. It's Philippe.
hmm
Uh,
Long time contributor.
how do you say the last name, Rima? Roche? Roche?
That's correct.
Is that the name?
Yes.
Ro Philippe?
Yes. My
Okay.
bestie, a long time collaborator.
Yeah. So I'm very happy to have her because I listened to her discography. Whatever I was able to find, there is an
Mhm.
EP that came in 2020 during the pandemic or that time, Psychosomatic. So I listened to that album, EP, 6 songs, and then she started releasing a bunch of singles, you know, and I don't know how many, maybe six, seven, eight, nine, something like that, that I heard,
You
and
cornered me. I'm like, I don't know anymore. A bunch.
a bunch of singles.
A
Started
bunch.
at 21,
Uh-huh.
23, 25.
No, 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 no.
No, no, no,
Uh,
no. Come on,
no,
I'm wrong. Oh, geez.
six in the EP, and after that, probably eight, I would say. Eight, nine, I don't know.
She doesn't know,
I'm
like me,
always a little lost because I have a few that I already wrote.
and you don't know if they were published yet.
I play them all the time, and sometimes I play them live. I'm like, was that no, it wasn't released. So
Okay, okay, but
probably released eight. Listen, I'm not sure.
the ones that I listened to when Does It All Begin is from 2021, I
Yes,
believe. Higher Ground. I listened to Higher Ground, Gypsy Star,
I love
22,
Higher Ground.
and one of my favorites is this Nowhere. It's one of
And
the
this
songs,
nowhere. Thank you.
and she
Thank you.
sprinkles
This was
some.
a keyboard composition at first, and I wasn't sure I was going to release it for Kabuki Love.
Yeah, so I heard that one. It has some sprinkle, French sprinkle
Yes,
words there, and
yes.
"Hear Me Out" is one of my favorites too.
I love Hear Me Out.
Yeah,
Hear Me
and
Out and In This Nowhere were both composed on the piano, and then I switched to composing on the guitar.
hmm. So I enjoy that kind of music, that post-punk, goth, whatever, grunge, whatever she wants to call it, what she does. I don't know. It's like alternative rock. Could be anything. Anything she
A
feels
bit all
like
of
it.
the above.
All of the above all together.
Who cares about boxes these days, right?
Yeah, it doesn't matter as long as you enjoy it. So tell me, Rima, just to get an idea about your beginnings, if you don't mind telling me, you're a French you national, I believe you were born in France.
Yes, yes. I was born in Lebanon. I grew up in Paris, France.
Okay,
First of all, before I start, thank you for having me,
of
and thank
course,
you for supporting Kabuki Love
of
and
course. Just
you know,
because of
kind
that,
words.
the title, the name of the band, it's good enough for me. Kabuki, I love that.
Thank you. I'm a big fan of Japan, but we'll
Yeah,
jump into that subject later,
yeah. I
maybe.
was gonna ask you, but we'll leave it for that. So a little later.
Yeah.
So tell me anything that you want to tell me regarding your childhood years in France. Were they happy times for you?
Yes, for the most part.
Yeah.
Yes. I mean, I've always been a bit of a melancholic person, so, but no, I had, I'm lucky I have a family that I love,
Mm,
and we're very close to each other, so that's wonderful.
mm,
Um, yeah,
yeah. You got good
some ups and downs in life, some outside circumstances,
Yeah, but
but
yeah, you don't mind. You didn't mind If you had to go back and do the same thing, maybe more or less you could do. It
I mean, you
wouldn't
don't
change.
really
You change a
decide of your
couple
first year in
things,
life. You don't choose them. They come to you and then they shape you for the rest of your life.
so it's all good. It's all not that bad, I guess. What was it like? What did music represent for you during those early days?
Everything.
Everything.
I've always loved music
Were
since
you?
I'm very young. I actually, surprisingly, I was the one who actually asked my parents if I could learn the piano, which
Hmm.
I know it's rare because usually it's the other way around. I mean, it seems to be often, but
Yeah.
um, yeah, I really wanted to learn an instrument, and piano seemed to come and sing back then. And I don't regret. I'm not a virtuoso on the piano by no means.
Hmm.
But yeah, I think it gives a really good music foundation, and I think probably that's what allowed me to be a decent composer because
Yeah.
I always say when you
Yeah.
play the piano, your left hand is kind of the bass, your right hand is kind of the guitar, and
Yes.
you're creating already simultaneous sound and also rhythm, and yeah,
Hmm. So you went to
it's not my favorite to compose on though for
or
rock and roll. I think the
still
guitar
you
is
use the
much.
piano or no, you use the guitar, right?
Yes,
Use the
yes.
guitar.
I've used it for In This Nowhere and Hear Me Out, but I had to have help back then to like, translate it to guitar because I wasn't playing the guitar. I actually
Hmm.
picked up the guitar much later, maybe out of frustration because I was trying to collaborate with people, and it's really I have a particular vision. I hear the music in my head when I compose, and sometimes it's hard to um to communicate that. So I figured, if I just learn the guitar and write the songs on the guitar, then it's much easier to share with my
Hmm.
bandmates.
You're talking
So
about what kind of guitar? Like acoustic guitar or electric guitar?
I like to write on the electric just because I love, heavy noise and all that. I do have an acoustic, but I tend to write on the electric because I actually was self-taught and I learned on the electric. And
Hmm.
I am more comfortable now holding the electric. It's much thinner. It's closer to
Right.
my body.
At
I
the
like
body.
that organic feeling.
Hmm.
I mean, organic. You would say the acoustic is more organic, but I mean the fact that it's closer to
It's
me. I
close.
like that. I
The
am a little more
tightness.
clumsy on the acoustic, but that's probably because I started with the electric. And then,
Hmm.
of course, you can hook it up to a pedal and have the distortion you want or the reverb. I'm a
Yeah.
sucker for reverb. So
Yeah. You play
anything
with
that you can drown in reverb, I'm happy.
so many pedals that you could use. So yeah.
Yeah.
So can you share a little bit about your music influences when you were young? What were you listening to? Like everything, a little bit of everything, whatever was popular in France at the time, or
Yeah, it's hard to say. I mean, if you talk about childhood, I think back then I was influenced a lot by what was played in the household.
yeah.
And, my father was really into classical music. That is something actually I shared with him a lot. And also
Hmm.
because at that time I was learning piano, and he would have a lot of time when he wanted to unwind on the weekend, he would just play classical music and,
Right.
maybe have a beer and sit and like take the music. And he would invite me in to join because he knew I had music appreciation. And, we were like, listen, and like really
Yeah.
intense music. I was like, oh, this is good.
Well,
uh, but, that wasn't my choice. It was something that was around, and I had an appreciation for it. And then he
yeah.
was more into the Beatles, there was a bit of Fleetwood Mac in the house. My older sister, I have an older sister, she
Oh,
was more
okay.
into disco and dance. So there was a little bit of that. I liked some of it. And then
Sure.
as I was a teenager, of course, I grew up in my own music. And actually, before that, I was a big fan of MTV back then.
MTV.
I'm
Yeah,
not that
sure.
young. So MTV
Well,
was very popular.
I
We had
understand.
MTV. What?
I was when they started in 1980, I think it was 81. That's when I was already around watching TV, MTV,
Yeah.
1981. So tell me, Rima, when you
Mhm.
left France and you
Mhm.
came to the United States, right
Mhm.
from France, why did you come to the United States? What was the reason? You have people that you knew here. You have
Modeling,
modeling. That
modeling. I was
modeling.
in love with New York. I fell
Okay.
in love with New York. I visited it when I was 15 or 16, and I had a feeling this is where I want to be.
Hmm.
Um, I came for modeling. I also wanted to, be in a band, be a musician.
Hmm.
But that actually came a little later. And life is funny that I actually started my new musical project going back to Paris.
Oh.
I was back and forth so I came to the US, I modeled, I studied, and then I went back to France on and off for a year to start collaborating on a music project. I started my first band there, and I ended up moving because I picked a bunch of modeling clients there. So I moved back to France, had my first band,
Oh.
and then came back to New York for work mostly. I put music aside for a while, and then until the itch came back, and I'm like, what am I doing? What am I doing? This is the love of my life. What am I doing? And
So.
it's tricky. And it's tricky because when you model, there's always, it's also a blessing because it's an opportunity that you get that not a lot of people get, and it may not last. So you want
Right.
to make the best out of it.
Mm-hmm.
So I did put music a while aside, but then, like I said, I was not happy. I was not fulfilled, and I had to urge to get back into it. So then I started writing and collaborating, did a
Hmm.
bunch of side projects with other people, nothing that landed, into something substantial.
Tension. Yeah.
And then during the pandemic, when we were all home and out of
Right.
work, this is where I was like, I'm starting Kabuki Love, starting a new
Hmm.
project. And it started as a collaboration with one of my good friends, with
Andrew.
who we wrote the first EP together. And then he moved on, with his personal life and other projects, and I took the full lead of Kabuki Love, and
Hmm.
still doing it 6 years later.
You still with it? You're talking about the collaboration with Andrew Carlin. Is that his name?
Yes, yes,
Hmm. And this was during the pandemic,
yes,
2020.
yes. And
Uh.
we did a beautiful thing together, which is the EP, and I'm very grateful for it.
Hmm.
He's definitely one of my few, how you say, like soulmate collaborators. I think there's a lot of musicians you can get along and play live, but when it comes to vision, there's just, a few
Hmm.
people that it's just very easy. You
Okay.
speak a similar language.
Right.
Yeah.
So that EP had 6 songs. Did you have more songs to that you could add, or is that's all you had at that time for the EP?
That was kind of the focus. We really didn't know where things were going. Like I said, it was a lockdown. I knew for me that this was going to be a long-term thing
Hmm.
because, like I said, I had put it aside many times in my life because of my working career.
Mm-hmm.
So for me, I knew it was going to be long, but like with Andrew, it was just like, okay, let's do this now. It's the pandemic. He had been in bands, since he was a teenager. So it was like,
Right.
let's just focus on that and then we'll see.
Hmm.
So the goal was like, I said, let's write an EP.
That's right,
It's
an
like,
EP.
okay. And I think he liked that. Like I was really into like putting frames because
Right.
at first we just started jamming
Right.
over remotely.
Hmm. So
So
he
at first it
wasn't.
was a jam, and I'm like, let's make it a thing.
Oh.
I was like, yeah, let's do
Yeah.
it.
Well, it came out really good. That.
Yeah,
Well, there are a couple of
thank
songs
you.
that I enjoy the most. The last 2 songs I think are the most. Well, especially the psychosomatic is so catchy.
Yeah.
That's the catchiest song of all, but spare me, I like so. Hmm. Tell me about the name Kabuki Love. It feels like a dramatic Japanese theater. I don't know. I don't know what to call it, but
That also came, it's, I've always liked, I don't know, I'm very into sounds.
hmm.
And when I was when I was 19, actually, my first serious relationship was a Japanese.
Oh, okay.
And I loved everything Japanese. I actually had a Japanese roommate too when I first moved here. I had a lot of Japanese friends. So I went to Japan when I
Oh, you
was
did. Hmm.
19. And um, I learned a little bit of Japanese.
Oh, really?
Anyway, long story short, I'm diverting, but like I was into kabuki theater. I always thought it was interesting. It was a very interesting concept. And I liked the name more than anything. It wasn't about being a fan of the theater, it was the name, the
The
the,
name.
the rhythm of it
Yeah, yeah,
and the
yeah.
phonetic. And long story short, when I always put that name aside and I said, oh, that would be a cool name for a band or something. It just sounds cool. To me, it sounded cool.
Yeah, it sounds cool.
And when Andrew was like, oh, what are we going to name our project? It literally came out. I just said, let's name it Kabuki Love. Kabuki Love. It just came out.
It just
And
came
he's
out.
like, what? I said, I don't know. I just like the sound of it.
Yes.
He's like, okay. Like we're
It's
just
true.
two dumb people. Most of us. We're like, okay. I
Yeah,
don't.
it's a catchy name. It's like Kabuki Love. Well, Kabuki Love. Kabuki Love.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Yeah.
yes.
Okay. Thank you. Thank
Yeah,
you.
I like it.
But it's funny because people sometimes want a deep explanation. I'm like, I don't have a deep
Mm.
explanation.
Well, most of the bands, they have like 200 names for a band. They don't know which one to choose, and sometimes they choose whatever feels right at that moment, and then they just keep it. Maybe they think then they go back and say maybe we should have used a different name. But I think Kabuki Love is perfect. I don't know.
Thank you.
Yeah, it's perfect. So,
Like
uh,
for me, I can't change it now.
love Kabuki. I don't know.
And then we printed a bunch of, I mean, this is an old sticker, but like I got too many stickers now. I can't change
You can
it.
change. Anyway, so tell me, you're in New York. You always
Yeah.
lived in Brooklyn, New York? Oh, you.
No, I mean, when I first moved here, I was downtown in Manhattan.
Oh, okay.
And then like I said, moved back to Paris for work and had my first band then. And then when I moved back to New York in 2008, and I haven't moved back since then. Since
Mm,
2008, I've been in Brooklyn. So it's been a while now,
yeah, okay.
quite a while.
Quite a while. Yeah. So, tell me, tell me. I guess you're the primary composer and writer
Yes.
of these all the songs, right?
Mhm.
Do you spend a lot of time writing? Is that something that you do often, or is just when you feel like it?
I
Or you?
go through phase. There's time where I'm very fertile, let's say. I just
Mm,
pick the guitar and I keep writing. I don't really plan it. I think
mm,
except the only time was Andrew when we had a goal of writing an EP. After
mm,
that, I never plan it. I just sit and I could be doodling or maybe
mm,
sometimes just practicing. And then I get bored of practicing the same song. And so I start doodling. And if I like
mm,
something and I find it catchy, I know right away. It's very funny because I always say I'm kind of an overthinker in many aspects of my life, but not
mm,
music. And I think
mm,
that's why I love it so much.
hmm.
I don't think it's something that comes
Right. You're not
and
looking. It just shows up.
it just shows up. It's
Yeah.
like a download. Some people say it's a download.
Yeah.
It
Yeah.
feels
Yeah.
this way.
Yeah.
Comes from the soul, you know?
Yeah. Do you have a
And it
lot of?
has to. I think it has to come from the
It's
soul.
more natural that way, I guess. If you have to force yourself to write something, it doesn't feel right. It's like it's not you.
Yeah.
I don't know. So, do
But
you
the
have?
process can take different time.
Yeah.
Sometimes it's like I lay down a foundation and I'm like, oh, I really like this. And so
Yeah.
maybe it
I'll
usually starts with a catchy riff and
come
I
back
play
another
around
time.
that. And then, I record it, I put it aside. Maybe 2 days later, I come back and then,
Yeah.
maybe that riff becomes the chorus. Then I write another part of the verse. And
Yeah.
then lyrics comes at the end. Lyrics is always the end.
Oh, so you don't have any lyrics for the.
No, no, I always starts with sound. I sing a vocal melody, but
Hmm.
without actual words.
Right. Right. That's what I do myself, but I don't write. I don't play music, but I do that.
What do you mean?
I just make up songs, but I don't record them. I don't play anything. Everything is in my head. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
I think I
Then
could be
maybe
a
you
good
should.
everything is here, but I cannot express it. You know what I'm saying? I don't know.
Mm,
I don't know how to say it.
maybe you
So
need a collaborator.
yeah, I need a collaborator. Maybe somebody named Rima. I'm gonna look for her. That person. I don't know who she is.
I don't know who she
I
is,
don't know
but
who she
yeah.
is. They just
She
told me
seems
that I could.
familiar.
They told me to talk to her. I don't even know who she is. I'll find out who she is. So tell me, you have a lot of songs written, like I imagine that you have like a computer or a laptop or even at the phone. You got stuff there recorded, maybe
Mhm.
from years back, maybe from last month. You got a bunch of stuff all
I
mixed up,
record
or
them on my phone, not really on my computer.
everything is
Once
on
I
the phone.
finish the song, I record it on my computer.
Oh,
When
okay.
I when I start and I build parts over parts, it's usually on my phone.
Okay.
And then when I'm happy with the whole song, I actually record it and I register it. So it's
Just in
like
case.
protected.
Protection. Do you have a steady bunch of musicians like the bassist? Is that the same bassist all the time?
No, I
No,
mean
different.
the bases have changed.
Okay.
So when I started with Andrew, it was really the two of us.
Okay.
Um, so he would write the guitar and the bass, and sometimes I would, you know,
Hmm.
give my feedback orally or on the keyboard. But
Yeah.
and then eventually, when we started playing live, we brought in a bass player, Colin. She stayed with the band for 5 years, but she was
Oh,
not
okay.
part of the composition except for one song.
Oh,
Because I usually write all the music myself. I mean, at first it was me and Andrew, and then when I
mm,
started playing the guitar or when I started writing it on the keyboard, I would usually express it to our producer, and
okay.
then if I couldn't play the bass, he would play the bass.
Okay.
Uh,
No,
just
because
express.
some of the videos I saw on YouTube, I see that I guess Colin, the female.
Yes, yes, yes. She's been a dear, and she's a dear friend. We're still very good friends. She's no longer in the band now. So
Okay.
we have a new bass player who's a very good friend of mine too, who joined a little less than a year ago.
Hmm.
Yeah, she was there for the longest part. Yeah.
Mm, okay. I was going to ask you, no, no, I don't know anything about modeling or fashion or anything like that, but is your
It's
musical
okay.
career
You don't
totally
have to.
separate? Well,
Yeah.
I look at my, forget it. I'm not going to talk about me myself.
You got good taste. I could see the background and the Cramps album, and
Nothing to do with
I mean,
fashion.
you can't beat the Cramps in terms of style. You can't beat the Cramps.
Okay. Yeah,
Sorry.
yeah, that's true.
One of
But
my favorite band. Got to know about them much later in my life.
yeah, well, one of my favorite bands that I saw live. I've seen so many bands live,
I wish
big
I
bands like Pink Floyd or Rush or whatever. But I saw the Cramps. It's a totally different feeling when I
I
saw.
wish I saw the Cramps. I wish I saw Black Sabbath.
I never seen Black Sabbath. I don't know. I've seen so many, but I never. I guess
Yeah.
Black Sabbath. What do you know? So many. Uh, so
But now you can watch them on YouTube.
yeah, you do. Yeah.
Not the same, but
But I was going to ask you regarding your modeling career. Are they completely separate from each other? There is no relationship between the music and modeling. Nothing to do with it.
there
No
could be. In my case,
connections.
I haven't had the chance that it was. It could be.
Yeah. Hmm.
It could be. There's some brands that are really into rock and roll.
Yeah, but I mean, your modeling career has nothing to do with the music career. There's nothing that you bring from. No.
In what
Well, there
sense?
is. I don't know. Maybe the outfits when you play. I don't know.
Um,
Maybe when you go on stage, do you spend, let's say, maybe I don't know, half an hour trying to figure out what to wear? I don't know.
no,
You
no,
don't
because
really?
I've had this. No, I'm actually
No.
very simple like that. I'm always in black, so that's very
Yeah.
easy. And
Okay.
I kind of like the same stuff that when I was a teenager.
Yeah.
I like black, leather, leopard print, fishnets, the
Okay.
classic,
The classic stuff.
the classic, the
The
climate.
goth. The goth. The goth. Guess.
I care
Okay.
about style. I always say, to me, they're two separate things. There's style and there's fashion. I
Okay.
don't care about trends, but I care about style.
Okay.
And I think many musicians care about style, that's for sure.
Of course.
Yeah.
Of course.
It's important.
So how do you feel when you go on stage? Does it feel liberating for you? You
Um,
do you feel like you're somebody else, or it feels like it's just Rima playing, or it's a different character?
yeah. No, I feel like myself.
It's yourself.
I really feel like
Yeah,
I
it's just
remember the first time before I went on stage, I was nervous before, but once I got on stage, I was like, oh, that feels like home.
yeah.
It's just,
Yeah.
yeah,
Do you look at the audience and see what they're doing, or you just don't put your eyes on anybody? I don't know how to say it. It's
I
like you
do. I
focus
look
on
at
the
them.
people, see how they feel, like, oh, they seem like happy, or
I look
they're
at
not
them,
paying
and sometimes,
attention. They're just looking at their phones.
yeah, no, of course, it's hard not to be honest. I
Yeah.
prefer when I'm blinded by the lights, so I don't have to, then you just see maybe the eyes of the people you're very close to, and they're always reassuring, especially if they're smiling.
Right.
But if you see everyone, you're always gonna have all kind of expression. You're gonna have people that are really into it, and then you're gonna have other people that have maybe a grumpy face and you have no idea what they're thinking.
They had a
And
bad
so
day.
that can put you off, you know.
Yeah. 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 Hmm.
But you always have to do it with love, no matter what.
Hmm.
And there's always going to be people who receive it with love and some maybe less. Doesn't matter.
Hmm.
You're there to express
Yeah.
what you've created,
Hmm. Do
and you have
you
to be
do,
authentic about it.
do you enjoy explaining what the songs are about? If somebody asks you what is the song about, it's like
No, I
you
don't.
just figure it out yourself. It's gonna be different for everybody. It's nothing that you like doing, right? Explaining.
It's not that I don't like doing it, it's because I feel like I don't have a good explanation for it.
Okay.
It's
Okay.
true. I don't write stories. I
Right.
write more
So what are you write
like
about? You write about yourself? You write like what you observe on the street, or from a
probably
movie, or from a book, or whatever, right?
again,
Personal
it's a little.
experiences, I guess.
Yeah, it's more like existentialist thing. It's not even about me. I think what I sing is things that anybody encounters in their life
Hmm.
through the walk of life. And
So you don't overthink those songs.
no, it's
No.
really the
Okay.
lyric. I mean, the lyrics is a little my favorite part for some reason. I don't know if that's going to be sound good. And I'm very more into sound and
The
melody.
sound. Okay.
And to me, the lyrics a little bit like I said, I like the word kabuki. It's the sound has to go with the rhythm of the music, and it's almost what's more important. And when the words flow with the music, then
Okay.
I knit around it. If that makes sense.
Yeah, yeah. So for you, the music is more important, how it feels.
Yes, yes.
Okay.
But I always think I have an explanation for it because when I was
Okay.
a child, I don't know if that's the reason, but
Yeah.
I like to explain it by logical thinking is because when I was a child, most of the music I liked was foreign,
And
American,
you couldn't
and I didn't
understand.
understand it
Yeah,
or
it
I
makes
didn't speak
sense.
it. So
Makes
I had to
sense.
make up words.
It makes sense. But
And
that's
a
what I
song
did.
that I felt, yeah,
That's
you're
what I did.
Spanish,
You know, I'm
of course.
Spanish. I was listening to any band, Deep Purple or whatever. I don't know. Bob Dylan. I don't know.
So
David
you
Bowie.
understand. So you
I don't know
responded
what
to
they
the
were talking
melody.
about. I just it felt right. But
Yeah.
sometimes when after I could I could translate and understand what they were talking about. A lot of songs that I thought that were really great. The music was great, but the lyrics were horrible. So you know, it was bad.
That can
I said
happen.
maybe it was a good thing that I enjoyed them before more than now.
I know that feeling.
You
It's
know?
so, yeah, I know that feeling. I actually had it recently. A song came out that I hadn't heard, I don't know, for many, many years.
Yeah.
A song that I liked when I was a child, and suddenly I understand the lyrics. And I'm like, that sucks.
Yeah.
It's so bad. It's so
Yeah.
cheesy. I can't
Yeah.
like this song anymore.
That's what happens to me all the time, you know. It's like, but it seems like a 5-year-old wrote this song. I don't know.
Yeah, yeah.
Growing up men playing metal, and they sound so heavy, and it's like it's gotta be really good lyrics. It's garbage. I'm not gonna
Hmm.
mention any bands, but uh, great music, the great musicians playing really bad lyrics. Well, it's just
Hmm.
singing stuff that makes no sense to
Hmm.
me. But that's how music is. Sometimes
I hope I'm not there. I hope people don't say that
no,
about
no,
my.
I'm not telling that your music is the music sound great, but the lyrics suck. I don't, not really.
Listen, I don't know. Maybe.
No, they don't. So yeah, so you like mentioned before, you published singles lately. You know, once in during the year you put two singles. You publish two, you publish three, whatever songs, and I think you told me that you got more songs, but they're gonna show up later on during the
Yes, there
year,
was one
after the
that's
year.
cooking right now. It should be released sometime in August.
Oh,
I was
next
hoping
month.
to release it in July, but it will be released in August.
Okay.
I have a bunch more in my personal repertoire.
Right.
You know, when probably I try to release about two singles per year, two, three. I think
Okay.
that's enough, honestly.
Yeah.
I don't know if
That's
it is. I
that's
have more though. I
you have
have more.
more.
I have a,
You
it's,
got,
if I could do it all myself, I
right.
would.
If you
I'm
could do
not
it,
good at sitting in front of the computer.
yeah,
I'm
I
not good
understand.
with Logic Pro or Pro Tools. I hate that. I'll be quite honest.
I
So
understand.
unfortunately, I have to delegate this part.
You need help.
And, I
You got
collaborate with one of my best friend, but who's has other things going on. So that takes time. It takes
right,
time.
right.
If it
So
was just up to me, I'll release it tomorrow. If I could release something that I wrote on my phone, I will release a song a day. Maybe not a day, but like maybe not a day,
yeah,
but
yeah,
a
yeah.
month, once a month.
Yeah, yeah, yeah. No, no, I understand. I understand. You just have a lot of stuff, but you just gotta take your time. Well, nobody's
Mhm.
pushing you, I don't think. Is there somebody that telling you gotta release this?
No, no, because right now it's still independent. But of course, if you sign with a label, I may
Right.
have a little more framework and
Hmm.
rules. So I may have to release more. For
Hmm.
now, it's I get to choose and do whatever I want.
You do whatever you want. You're in your
Yeah,
apartment and you do whatever you. Yeah.
yeah.
Nobody's
I'm
pushing you.
actually looking how many singles we have with one, two, three.
Hmm. If you ever lose, she ever loses that phone, the whole thing is over.
Seven singles outside of the EP.
Yeah. Rima, what happens
Seven.
if you lose your phone?
If what?
If you ever lose your phone or falls in the water?
Let's hope not.
Don't you have any backup like somewhere else?
Oh, of course.
Ah, okay. I'm like in my
iCloud. I use
iCloud.
Apple.
Okay. Oh, okay. All
iCloud.
right. All right. I'm just saying. Hopefully, not just in the it has stuff. You know.
No, that's fine. I have my brain too. I have my brain. If a song is good enough, I remember it.
You remember? Yeah.
Yeah.
No, no, that makes sense. Makes sense. Yeah. So I guess we'll be waiting for whatever she feels like when she publishes the new single next August. It's a couple of weeks from
So you
now.
can
Not
be
that
on the
long.
lookout. The next one is coming in
I've been
the next.
looking. I've been looking, Reba. I've been looking. I've been seeing. Checking you out. I don't know. Instagram, I guess, the best place to find out about your music. I don't know if I don't know if Facebook. I have no idea.
Instagram, YouTube,
Yeah,
Spotify,
whatever. Deezer, Bandcamp. I guess Bandcamp is the best.
to each their own. Some people are only Bandcamp fan.
Yeah. So it will
I know
easy.
it's easier to reach more people through Spotify, even though, I understand not everybody likes it.
Mm,
It has its bad. It has its bad.
yeah. Good and bad. It's always good and bad in everything.
Good
Uh.
and bad and everything.
Yeah.
Bandcamp is more organic, and I love that they support us as artists.
Yeah.
But a lot of people don't go on Bandcamp, so you have to be a little bit of everywhere.
Mm,
Unfortunately, I don't like that part too, because you constantly have to be somewhere new.
mm. I was going to ask you, your vocals, they shift, between melodic and sometimes overpowering guitar riffs.
Mhm.
Uh, do you have a lot of guitars, or is there one that you use all the time, or you have more than one?
Personally,
Yeah,
that I used one
yeah, you have one, and a
for
bunch of
now.
different
For
pedals.
now, I
For now,
wouldn't mind more. For now, I mean, I have two at home, but I always record with one.
okay, and you got pedals that you use the
Yeah,
most, like
yeah, I have
fuzz,
about. I try not to buy too much, like I said, because I don't like accumulating.
right?
So I try to limit myself. But I have already more than I would like. I think I have about six, but I actually use mainly three.
Maybe
I
three of
mainly
them.
use the reverb,
Hmm.
distortion, and
Okay,
chorus.
of course.
That
Hmm.
are the three I use the most.
So that's when you go on stage, that's what you carry with you, the guitar and
Yeah.
those
I mean,
pedals.
I do have two distortion. I have a big muff,
I'm
and I
off.
have,
Okay.
yeah, but I use mostly one of them. I forgot the brand.
Yeah. Hmm. Yeah. So I guess it doesn't take much to set up when you go on stage.
No,
Not really.
no. The less the better.
uh, so
The less the better, but I'm not a gear person.
yeah. You do
Again, it complicates things.
yeah, all the clubs in Brooklyn. You play all the clubs that usually They are in New York. Do you ever come to Jersey to play? No, that I know.
No, we haven't. That doesn't mean we won't, but
No, just I'm gonna have to go and see you next time, right?
please.
Should
Yeah,
I? I have to, no?
please.
It's not that far from where I am, so I could go and
No, I just learned you're in Jersey. Maybe we'll come play in Jersey. We'll see.
you can play in my backyard if you want.
Yeah,
Maybe
you have
it
to
will
let us know
disturb
when.
my neighbor. He'll play the reggaeton and you play your music. See who wins.
I don't know about that. I don't know about that.
You don't know about that. No, but
Ay, ay, ay.
I will be fun
Don't
to
get me going.
it will be fun to watch you play next time that I have the chance and you are around somewhere in the New York City area, someplace. I don't know. That would be great, right? Go and see you, talk to you directly. Then you can yell at me if you want. It won't be recorded.
For what?
I don't know. Maybe said you.
For showing up?
What the hell are you
What?
doing here? Come on, not good. Stay in Jersey. You don't come
Uh,
to New York.
no, it's fine. I don't have a war against Jersey.
Yeah, okay. So no, I'm saying it's good. I really, um,
Did you approach me on Instagram or on YouTube?
I think I found probably on
I
Instagram
think email.
your
Yeah, I
email.
think email.
Probably, I don't know if I found it on Instagram or maybe Facebook. I don't know where I found it.
It could be on Instagram because I think it was not long after the release of Out of Sight.
Hmm.
And I often get approached after release. I think it gets
Uh,
seen more from algorithm because
okay.
I did get approached for other interview,
Oh man,
but
why
I
don't you
told you
take those
that I get
interviews?
nervous.
They would be
I don't
much
like,
better than this if you took the other guys.
you think? Thank you.
Probably.
Well, now I'm not nervous
What a
anymore.
big
I usually
mistake you
don't do
made.
interview.
Rima, what a big mistake was to talk to me. There were so many guys that they could talk to you in a better English, ask you much better questions.
Well,
What a
now
big,
I know. Now I
don't
know.
ever, don't ever answer my emails if I send you another one.
Now I know. Thank you.
Don't answer my emails. They say, oh, this guy again. No, no, no. Sorry, Jose Moncho. Don't even bother this time. I'm a busy person. I'm making a new record. I don't want to talk to you about it. Will that happen? No, I hope not. Because I'm gonna be following you, Rima. I really enjoy your music. It's something that I like. I like hardcore music, punk, post punk, 80s music, 90s
If I
music.
look at the records you have behind, then I'm honored. Thank you.
I don't have yours, but yeah, I got a little bit of everything.
So
Right
you get
now,
some good stuff going on.
I
So
got some Gang of Four. I don't know if you ever heard
yeah,
of them.
no, you get some good
Killing
stuff.
Joke. I got Killing
Yeah,
Joke.
that's a good one.
I got Tori Amos. Totally
Oh, I
different.
didn't see that. I actually like Tori Amos.
It's
Oh,
one
that's
of
her. I didn't recognize
when
her.
she was younger, though.
I can't see. You're not on camera.
I'm sorry. I don't know what I'm doing. Sorry.
Oh,
Go-
yeah, yeah, yeah. I
God.
like her. I respect her a lot. She's
Yeah.
great. It's a
Sorry.
different genre, but I love it. I can like
Yeah.
very many different stuff.
This I love from a long, long time ago. Kate
Oh,
Bush.
yes, but she's great. Yes.
I spent I spent probably during the 80s, maybe. I think
Mhm.
81 or 80, 81, 82. I spent in New York. This is Japanese. I spent
Mm.
probably like $150 at that time
Wow.
for this video cassette.
Wow.
Imagine, crazy I
Wow.
was.
Oh, that's a video cassette. I couldn't even tell. Yeah.
Yeah, it's a
Wow.
video cassette.
Oh, very
Japanese.
old
Now
school.
that we
Wow.
talk
Oh,
about
yeah, in
Japanese,
Japanese.
yeah,
Yeah.
it was so much money because it was Japanese imported. And I
Right.
was like, oh, I'll just spend all my money. What the hell? I go back to Jersey with empty pockets. That's how it is.
So you were that person. You had the fetish for getting the ride. Yeah.
Yeah, yeah,
Yeah,
yeah.
I
That's why I
understand.
ask you. But I don't do that
Yeah. No,
anymore.
I didn't have that, but I have a lot of people around me who were like
Yeah, I
sneaky
was like,
about
oh,
it.
now I got
Yeah.
the UK. Now I'm gonna look for the Australian. What the hell? That's how it was. Crazy, crazy guy.
I love the cramps. That's a good one.
Cramps. That I have a lot of vinyl from the Cramps. A lot.
One of my favorite. I love
Yes.
their sound. I really do.
So
But all those artists that you have behind, they're all really unique and
Yeah,
special.
yeah, it's something that I'm a unique person, very unique guy. There's not too many like me.
That's a good thing.
You think?
Yeah.
I don't know. I don't know what I'm saying, Rima. But I really enjoy your music, and hopefully you will
Thank you.
keep doing what you're doing, um,
Thank you.
and everything is, and keep doing what you love because music is what you love. You gotta work on other things. You got other professional things going. You gotta live. You need money to make music. It doesn't come for free, so you gotta
Yeah.
work on that.
And
So,
then music sometimes turn around and makes,
do you go to a lot of clubs and hear other bands, artists? So it's something that you don't go.
no, not so much lately.
No.
I like my quiet and my sleep.
Do you have any pets?
Yes.
You have a
She's
cat?
walking by right now. I
You have
have
the
a life partner. We live together. He's here.
Okay. Is he a
And
musician?
I have a little cat. He just walked by. It's funny. Literally, when you asked me if I had a pet, she walked by.
Oh, okay.
You can't see her, but yeah.
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 Okay.
I
That's
love
cool.
animal.
I don't know. A lot of musicians love animals.
I
Most of
really,
them
yeah.
do.
I always joke if I could, I would have many more.
You,
Cats,
well,
dogs,
maybe
horse,
yeah, maybe
parrots,
move to the countryside. I don't know. It's a lot of
maybe.
upstate New York. Uh,
Maybe. And maybe I'm getting at this stage where I'm like, ah, I've been in the city all my life, so who knows?
you are you're a city girl. Would you like to live in a countryside? Like I don't know, even go back to France and live in some remote
I don't
area?
know.
I don't
It's
know.
I ask myself this a lot now. Because I like when I moved to New York, I was really in love with New York. But
Hmm,
now I feel I'm at a stage in my life where I also really enjoy the quiet. And New York has changed a lot. It has lost a lot of its edge and creativity. You can still find it,
right, I
but
understand.
I'm not inspired like I used to. So am I not inspired because it's not as
You're
cool as it used to be, or because I'm older and jaded? I don't know. Maybe a bit of
yeah,
both. Who
yeah,
knows?
yeah, yeah. You're talking
And
about things that the same thing happened to me. I
yeah,
used to go to New York a lot, but it doesn't feel the same. So, I
yeah,
used to enjoy going to all the clubs and go downtown and the
yeah,
village, and it doesn't feel the same. Those stores are gone. A lot of stuff that, those chain stores are now there. It doesn't look,
yeah,
it feels like any other city,
yeah,
like nothing special anymore. I don't know.
yeah.
Maybe it's just me like
But
that.
it could also be you have changed. I think it's a little bit of both. Like my
Yes.
priorities are not the same. I really, like
Yeah.
I said, I really care about
Other
getting
things.
a good night's sleep and just,
Yeah. The beauty of life.
yeah,
Yeah. So
taking care of myself.
take care. Well, it just seems like you take care of yourself. That's one good
Oh,
thing.
thank you.
Yeah.
Thank you.
So I was gonna say, Rima, I thank you so much. I hope
Thank you for having me.
people find out about her music career, her music. Just go to like she mentioned, Spotify or Apple Music or whatever. It's fine. It's easy to find. Go to YouTube. Kabuki Love. It's all you have to write. It's easy. And if you see her face, that means you are in the right spot, the right place. Don't leave. Just click. Just keep clicking, and
Thank you, Jose.
you'll see those live videos. And hopefully she'll put out more music. I think so. So I'm gonna keep following her, and you guys the same thing. Follow her because she has a very nice personality, not like mine. Totally different. That's good. A good thing. So
Mm.
I just wanna wish you all the best, Rima, for the
Thank
rest
you.
of the year. And if I ever have the chance and see you, if I have the chance, I will be happy to see you and talk to
Thank
you if
you.
it's
Thank you
possible.
so much.
And we'll
Thank you
talk
for
about
having me, and thank you for your love of Kabuki Love.
Kabuki Love. Now it's gonna be always in the back of my mind, Kabuki Love.
Good. Thank you.
So, guys, see you next week. Nothing better than Kabuki Love.